That was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. The magic, the wizards, it was like a dream. Smudge, when I'm big, I'm gonna do magic. I'm gonna conjure a bowl of ice cream with strawberries.
Okay, guys, I'm glad you enjoyed the Wizards film, but it's getting late now, my little munchkins. It's past your bedtime. Go up and get ready for bed, and don't forget to clean your teeth. I'll be up shortly to tuck you in. Sweet dreams, everyone.
Come on, Smudge, bedtime. Okay, Smudge, don't forget, brush all of your teeth, front and back. Brush all parts of your teeth for a total of 2 minutes. And spit out the toothpaste, do not swallow it, and we mustn't forget to floss after we're done brushing. Let's go!
Good night, my darlings. Sweet dreams.
Night, night, Mummy. Magic dreams. Oh my. Hush now, Smudge. You'll wake Mom and Pops, and I really don't want to go back to bed now. This is like nothing we've seen before, Smudge. Normally we only ever see colors and clouds on the travel doorway, and we only ever see it at night. I'm so tired, Smudge, but I really want to go through the travel doorway and see where it takes us. Look, there's a shiny silver castle in there. I want to go and see it. What do you think, Smudge? Let's go. Interesting. It looks like we are both wearing wizard's clothing. Perhaps we can do magic, Smudge! Oh, Smudge, I can see you are happy, but I really wish you could talk and tell me what you think, so I knew what makes you really happy, because this is so wonderful. It's like, it's actually real, isn't it? I can't believe this is actually... Smudge? Smudge, what have you found?
I wondered when you'd find the door.
Sorry, were you waiting for us?
Yes, sensible animal, that one. I'm happy to see you both.
Gosh, okay. Why are we wearing wizard clothes? Did you do that? Where are we?
You're in the Emberlands, and the robes are because here, in this world, you are what you arrive as.
We're actually wizards?
That is entirely up to you.
So, you said we're in the Emberlands, and that we might be wizards? So, what does that actually mean? Like, how does it work?
I could show you a spell, and you'd think that was magic. But it isn't, not the real kind.
Then what is?
Let me tell you a story.
In a village not unlike any you might know, there lived a little girl named Leela. Now, Leela wasn't the loudest child in the village, or the bossiest, or the fastest runner. But Leela had a way of noticing things. She noticed when the baker's old dog was limping and needed someone to slow down. She noticed when the old woman, Mrs. Farley, dropped her shopping and nobody stopped. She noticed when someone was sad, even when they were pretending very hard not to be. And in that same village lived a boy named Oscar. Oscar was bright. He was funny when he wanted to be. He had a very fine laugh when anyone ever heard it. But Oscar had learnt somewhere along the way that the most important question to ask about anything was, what's in it for me? He didn't help people, not because he was cruel, but because it simply didn't occur to him that he ought to. And slowly, so slowly that Oscar himself didn't fully notice, people stopped coming to sit with him, stopped asking him to play, stopped saving him a space. And Oscar was very, very lonely. There were afternoons when Oscar would sit on those steps for so long and so still that the pigeons would come and land beside him, not because he fed them, not because he called them, simply because he was quiet enough and still perhaps lonely enough that they sensed something they recognized. He wasn't bad, he just didn't know yet. He hadn't been shown. Not yet.
Your toy soldier's facing the wall.
I know,
Why?
because I wanted it to.
there?
I said I wanted it facing the wall.
I know, but I think you wanted to see the square. I was trying to help a sparrow this morning. I was holding it very carefully, and it sneezed. Right in my face. The sparrow sneezed on me. I didn't even know sparrows could sneeze.
Did it actually sneeze?
It absolutely sneezed. Tiny little pff, like that, right on my nose. And then it looked at me, like I was the weird one.
And there it was, that fine laugh. And that was how it began. One morning, then another. Leela introduced Oscar to her friends, and they were, like Leela, the kind of children who noticed things and helped things and made space for things. And Oscar, being bright and funny and possessed of that very fine laugh, fit into that circle as though there had been a space for him. Because there always had been. He started noticing things, small things, the kind of things that don't cost anything and mean everything.
One afternoon, just an ordinary afternoon, nothing special about it at all, Oscar looked around him, at Leela beside him, at the friends round him, at the dog against his leg, and he thought, I don't have this because I was clever enough, or fast enough, or strong enough. He thought, I have this because someone looked across a square and decided I was worth sitting next to. And he thought, I want to be that for someone else.
So the magic wasn't spells?
The spells come later, if they come at all. But the magic, the real magic, was Lila sitting down on that step. The real magic was Lila, talking, showing an interest and being friendly to a little sad and lonely boy, and bringing out the joy in a little boy that had forgotten how to laugh. But the magic was the love that Lila showed to everyone and everything. So my advice to you is that before practicing magical spells is to practice the magic of love. The magic of helping those less fortunate, those in need of assistance. It will make you feel good to help those that need help.
Thank you so much. I will try to help others as much as I can. And thank you for the story about Leela and Oscar. Anyway, it was so lovely to meet you. But I think Smudge and I had better go back home as I'm feeling quite tired now.
What you two blighters laughing at then, eh? Laughing at me?
You can talk! Oh gosh! This is wizard magic!
Yes, this is indeed wizard's magic, and I believe it was you, Toots, who cast the spell. If you remember back to when you arrived, you said to Smudge that you wished he could talk. And so your very first spell has been made. So well done, Toots, on your first spell. What I must tell you, though, is that magic does not travel home through the cloud doorway, the portal. So magic done on this side of the cloud doorway stays on this side of the cloud doorway. It does travel to other places, but never back home. So Smudger will not be able to speak when you go home.
It's good to know. Thank you for all your help, kindly wizard.
It's been a pleasure to meet both of you, and safe journeys to you both. Toodaloo.
Okay, Smudge. Shall we go home now? Come on, then. Let's head home. Oh, Smudge. I'd love to go and explore that castle. It looks beautiful, but I'm tired. How about you?
I agree. I'd love to know what's lurking in there, but I'm tired and need to go home to sleep.
Home time. Well then, Smudge, it appears that all the magic has disappeared. As if by magic. Time for bed.